The 8 flight systems review begins right now. All right, guys, we're back with another flights review, and I think I got a great video for you today on what I think is an incredible STEM flight combo. Now, going back a few years ago, it's been quite a while, I've already reviewed the 8 flight system, and in those old videos, to be honest, I was not a fan of them. The flights were way too soft. They had like a soft rubber feel, and in one of those videos, I believe the flight split from the bottom. They were pretty much garbage, in my opinion. Did not care for them at all. However, we've got a game changer here. These are more similar to what we're used to nowadays with the Target K-Flex, with the Condor Axe, even the L-style Phantoms. The material of these flights, yeah, it's got that hard plastic that we all seem to use nowadays. Now, these are very similar to the L-style Phantoms that I already reviewed. However, with the L-style Phantoms, one of the big issues there is the flight was always popping off of the stem. For those of you that haven't seen the 8 flight system, the stems are threaded, so the flight screws onto the stem. These will not come off. So yeah, I think that's a huge bonus there. And on top of that, again, it's got the hard, rigid material that we all seem to play with nowadays. Great setup here, guys, and can't wait to share these with you. Now, I happen to pick them up, believe it or not. Double Top Darts in the UK has them, and if you see right above, that's the discount code. That's going to save you 5%. Feel free to use it. Every bit seems to help nowadays, doesn't it? But let's get into this video, guys. I'm going to show you everything that I bought, and I think a lot of you out there might like this setup. Hey, we're living in a good time anyway for darts, right? There is so much variety out there, and this setup may work for some of you out there. So let's get into it, guys. And at the end of the video, we're going to throw these obviously for a little bit, and I'm going to let you know what I think of the new 8 flight system with these awesome new flights. Here we go. Okay, guys, let me show you everything that I purchased for this review. We're going to start with the flights. So the light blue ones over here on the left, these are the clear candy soda number 6 shape. And over here on the right, installed on the Target Exo darts. Those things are super nice, by the way. We have the clear candy blackberry, also number 6 shape. Now, I've reviewed this stuff before. I have a bunch of these stems somewhere. We just moved, and I don't know, I can't seem to find them, so I was forced to buy another set of stems. These are the fixed 26 millimeter. They also have spinning, for those of you that like spinning stems, for whatever reason that could be. These are the same exact length as an intermediate stem, so that's the stems. Oh, and before we get into it, before I show you these things, this is kind of confusing. If some of you know more than I do, let me know, comment down below. But if you see the stems, they're clearly marked with a Target logo. And if you flip over on the back, targetdarts.co.uk, Target Darts Japan. So obviously a Target product. However, the 8 flights, there is no Target logo anywhere on here, anywhere on the box. All it says is 8 Flight Japan, made in Japan. So I think these are just 2 separate companies that happen to work together. So let me know, comment down below if you know more. But let's take a look at these things, starting with the darts. I'll have a review on these coming soon, the Target Exo. I think these are the 3s, 2s? I'm not entirely sure, but we're here for the stems and flights. Now, for those of you that haven't seen these before, oops, I didn't mean to unscrew it this way. I meant to unscrew the top. So check this out. It's a threaded top. Look at that. So these flights, very similar to the L-style Phantoms. However, with the threaded top, they will not ever pop off. So that was the one thing I didn't like about the L-style Phantoms. They had a tendency to pop off, and you're always bending over, picking up your flights. Not the case here. So that's a good-looking setup too, isn't it? And check this out. The entire bottom has a reinforced edge, as well as the top. Look at that. The reinforced edge kind of wraps around the corner here. You really don't see that too often. And again, these are the number 2s, and I'm going to show you this real quick next to the Target K-Flex. Same exact size, number 2. So yeah, really nice looking set of darts here, completely see-through. And as far as how rigid they are, I mean, they're stiff, but they're not quite as stiff as your Target K-Flex or your Condors, but man, they're pretty close. The ones that I reviewed before, the 8 flights, had more of a rubber, like a soft rubber feel. These Yeah, these are definitely a lot more stiff, but just not quite as stiff, again, as your Target K-Flex or your Condors. So that's the system. Now, I want to check what these things weigh. To be honest, I have no idea. We're all going to find out together. So again, Target K-Flex Intermediate number 2. So same exact length, same exact size. The Target K-Flex, 1.4 grams. Now this system is, all right, so a little bit heavier. This will be interesting. I mean, that was quite a difference. What did I say? 1.97. All right, so 2 grams even. Huh. I wonder how much of a difference that's going to make, because when you add weight to the extreme front or rear of a dart, it can sometimes affect the balance. But here's what we're going to do. Since I haven't reviewed these darts yet, I'm not going to be able to use those for the throwing part of the video. I'll be using the Target Crux Brave barrels that I've been using for the last couple of weeks. Oh, and by the way, here is the Target K-Flex number 2s. I'm going to be doing a comparison video to the number 6 here probably next week. So anyway, let's go into the throwing part of the video. I'll be using the Target Crux Brave barrels. Absolutely love these things. That's going to be the setup. So yeah, let's get them on the board, and I'll let you know what I think about this 8-flight system. Okay, guys, we're going to keep this one quick. We're just going to do a few quick random throws. I'm not even going to keep track of anything, but hey, I've been using these things all afternoon. Long story short, yeah, I like these things a lot. I love the material. It's that hard, rigid plastic that I think many dart players use nowadays. And if I had to put these up against the L-Style Phantoms head to head, yeah, these would absolutely win. Prolonged use with the L-Style Phantoms, I got so sick of the flight popping off the stem, where obviously these are not going to do that. So yeah, just a few random throws. We'll start off on the Bullseye. Now the big thing, as far as the weight you saw there in the last clip, I'm not noticing any difference at all. My darts aren't going tail down. It doesn't weigh down the darts, so I wouldn't worry about the weight issue at all. I mean, they're entering the board just fine. That one actually stood up a little bit. That sounded like a Bullseye. Oh, no. 325s. And I love the fact that the entire top and the bottom of the flight is reinforced. Now, I've only tested these this afternoon. You guys are going to have to comment down below if you've used them. The durability, they seem like they're going to hold up well. As I recommend in pretty much any flight video, you got to have specialty points on there. That's going to prolong the life of the flight by about tenfold. So yeah, make sure you have some sort of specialty point that gets rid of the lip on the front of your barrels. You're going to be good to go. Also cuts down on those wild deflections. Ooh, that's a little low on the 20. Can we get one in there? Let's put it up. Third dart saver. Hope I remember to put that in when I edit. But yeah, all in all, from everything I'm seeing, it's just another great set of flights here. They're getting to the board just as quick as we expect. It just seems like this material, it just seems to get to the board quicker than your standard folding flight. At least that's what I see. Do one more here at the 20. Yeah, that one's standing up okay. I threw it a little too gentle. Ooh, that one went way up there. All right, one more. 2 at the 20, 1 at the bull. How about 1 in the 1, 1 in the 5, and Bullseye. Oh, those first 2 darts were horrendous. Hey, we got the Bullseye though. So yeah, I mean, if I had some more time with these to dial them in, I've been using a much larger flight recently, so it was a little bit of a switch to use these. But yeah, again, all in all, I'm enjoying these quite a bit, and I think some of you out there will like them too. But let's roll into this 180. This was a crazy 180, super tight grouping, and I think all 3 points were touching in the treble 20. So hope you enjoy this 180. Quick wrap up. Let's go. that's a tight group. Wow. I think that's more speaking towards the barrels than the flights, but wow, that's about as tight as it gets. First 2 points touching. Look at this third one. Wow. Well, hey, one of the better 180s you'll see here on this channel. We'll take that. And again, you guys already know, but I'm absolutely loving the Target Crux Brave darts. I reviewed those a couple weeks ago. Make sure you check those out. But hey, for this video, hope you guys enjoyed. Close-up look and review of the 8 flight system. And I know it's been around for a while, but I think a lot of you probably haven't seen or heard of these flights. Hey, worth a try, right? But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, thumbs up, always appreciated. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of these flights. Let me know if you've seen them before, and let me know if you may try them out or not. So yeah, also, if you remember earlier in the video, let me know what you know about these companies. If they're separate, I think 8flight is just a completely separate entity. But anyway, reminder, double top darts. There's the discount code. Feel free to use that. It's going to save you 5%. And now comes the time of the video where I give these a recommendation. Should you try them out? Well, yeah, absolutely. I like them a lot more than I thought I would. Like I said again earlier in the video, not a fan of the original 8 flights. They were too soft and rubbery. I still have some in my desk that haven't touched for years, but these ones, yeah, absolutely love them. If you like the L-style Phantoms, the Target K-Flex, the Condor Axe, hey, this is just another option for you guys to have. So, what else am I going to say? Well, I was going to say something else I forgot, but yeah, I would absolutely recommend them. It's worth a try. And again, there's so many other awesome sets of flight stems on the market. This is just another incredible example of a long list of great flights, but I don't want to ramble on too much. Definitely recommend them. Worth a try. Let me know what you think. And till next time, we'll see you on the next video. Later.